You check your phone. You see the message you wanted. You hit the goal. You buy the thing. For a second, it lands exactly how you hoped, and then the feeling drops away so fast that you almost chase the next step before you even notice the first one is over. Have you felt that strange flat moment right after getting what you said you wanted? It is easy to call that ingratitude. It's easy to think you should be happier, but the real reason is far stranger. Your mind is not built to hold on to every win for long, because part of its job is to scan for what comes next, what might help, and what might hurt. So even a good result can fade before you have made sense of it. That can make a win feel oddly empty. Why does that matter so much? Because that empty feeling does not stay in one moment. It leaks into your next choice. It can shape what you click, what you buy, what you say yes to, and what you keep chasing, even when the last version did not really feed you. If a prize did not fill you, why do you still want the next one? One reason is something called reward prediction. That just means your brain is always making a guess about how good something will feel. The guess can pull you hard, sometimes harder than the real thing. Researchers have long studied how wanting and liking are not always the same. Wanting is the drive toward the thing. Liking is the pleasure when you get it. Those can split apart. Have you ever wanted something for days, then felt almost nothing when it finally happened? That split changes daily life more than most people notice. You may crave praise, then get it, then feel calm for 10 minutes. You may work for the raise, the better body, the perfect photo, the clean inbox, or the text back, and each one can give you a spark without giving you a deep sense that anything important has changed. So why does the chase still feel strong? Part of it is dopamine. Dopamine is often called the pleasure chemical, but that is too simple. In plain terms, it helps mark what seems worth moving toward. It is less a reward bath and more a little arrow that says, "This matters, go there again." That arrow can stay sharp even when the last trip did not satisfy you. Does that sound familiar? There is another layer. It is called hedonic adaptation. That means you get used to things fast. Good news becomes normal. A new win becomes your baseline, which is just your new standard. And once it becomes standard, it stops feeling special in the same way. Psychologists Brickman and Campbell wrote about this long ago, and the basic point still lands today. A lot of what you think will change your life soon turns into the background of your life. How many things that once felt huge now feel routine? That does not mean goals are fake. It does not mean success is bad. It means the feeling you attach to a goal is often borrowed from a fantasy version of life. You imagine not just the win, but the kind of person you will become after it. And that image can carry more emotional weight than the event itself. Are you chasing the thing or the story you hope it proves? That question gets close to the heart of it. Some wins are really bids for relief. Some are bids for status. Status means rank, place, proof that you matter in the eyes of others. Some are bids to quiet fear. Some are bids to cover shame, which is the ache that says something is wrong with you, not just with what you did. A win can look bright on the outside, while serving a private wound on the inside. What happens when the wound is still there after the applause? Then the win feels confusing. You got the result, yet the need keeps humming. So you make a small choice. You refresh again. You work later. You buy a better version. You plan a new target before the old one has even settled in your body. This is where everyday life gets shaped. Not by one giant dream, but by tiny repeat moves made under the spell of a promise that keeps fading. How many of your choices today came from peace, and how many came from pressure? The twist is that the answer is not to stop wanting. The answer is to get more honest about the kind of win your life can actually use. Some wins leave you empty because they end at the surface. They change how things look. They do not change how your day feels when no one is watching. A fitting win is different. It may be smaller. It may be slower. But it gives more than a flash. Can you tell the difference between relief, approval, and real fit? Real fit often feels quieter than hype. It might be the job that lets you sleep, the friend you don't perform for, The plan you can keep without force. The choice that lines up with your values, which just means what matters to you deep down, not what gets the best reaction. Those wins may not look dramatic, but they tend to stay with you longer. What if the best choice is not the one that impresses, but the one that steadies you? So the next time a goal lights up in your mind, pause for one beat. Ask what you think it will give you. Ask how long that feeling usually lasts. Ask whether you want the outcome, or the escape, or the proof. That small pause can change a day, then a week, then a life. You check your phone, you see the message you wanted, and this time, the real question is not did you get it, but did it truly meet you?